Welcome everyone to ESPN College Football presented by Cars.com. From the Big House, Michigan Stadium in Ann Arbor, the largest college football stadium in America will be filled well beyond capacity today as the 12th ranked Michigan Wolverines play host to number 7 Michigan State.
Michigan on 3. 1, 2, 3. Michigan.
Proximity and hostility, scorn and disdain, intense and in-state.
Kenny will lob it to the corner. Touchdown Manningham! One more time, it's hail to those guys.
Sometimes you get your little brother excited when you're playing basketball and stuff. You let him get the lead, and then you just come back and take it back.
When Mike Hart made that famous put-down 8 years ago, the Wolverines had beaten the Spartans 6 straight.
But just remember, pride comes before the fall.
Anything specific?
Just here, pride comes before the fall.
Well, brother, times have changed.
And the party will begin in earnest in East Lansing.
Michigan State beats Michigan again.
Michigan State has won 6 of the last 7, including last year, when the Wolverines drove a stake into the Spartan Stadium turf before kickoff, sparking Michigan State to blow out Big Brother.
The little brother stuff, all the disrespect, didn't have to go in that direction. That comes from the program.
The stakes now could hardly be higher. Michigan once owned the state and the series. They won 17 times in 23 years before Mark D'Antonio arrived in East Lansing. Since then, this is Sparta.
We know we're not the biggest guy on the block. Michigan State's bigger than us on the block.
Now, big house, big stakes, big game. It's about who owns the state and who owns the hate.
.50 today. We had a little snow flurry activity early this morning. Connor Cook from his own 2 fires. Third down and 10. No score midway through the opening quarter. Just a 4-man rush, and Cook with plenty of time and another good catch for a first down. Aaron Burbridge again.
A little running lane.
They spread the field on 2nd and 10. Cook throws, open receiver, R.J. Shelton. The fullback in front of Delton Williams. Williams with a flag down at the offensive line. Williams got back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Ben Gideon made the tackle. John O'Neill, the referee, one of the best in the country.
Personal foul, chop block. Offense number 75 and 76. 15 yards from the previous spot. Repeat, second down.
Benny McGowan and Donovan Clark. 17. 4.5 minutes to go in the opening quarter. They started from their own 2, the 11th play of the possession. Cook, all kinds of time, flag down to the secondary. It's an interception, at least for the moment, by DeMonte Thomas. And he brings it back to the 35-yard line, but there's a flag down in the secondary.
Holding. Defense number 86. 10 yards from the previous spot. Automatic first down.
I'll tell you, the coverage was pretty good right there. You cannot ask your secondary to play man-to-man for that long of a period of time. So when you bring 4, you have to be able to sustain some type of pressure. There's no pressure. Connor Cook's able to find the throwing lane. You're going to see it right there. Jordan Lewis tackles the man he was covering.
He announced 86, I believe, but I think he meant 26. Jordan Lewis. It was the second time in this drive a penalty against the Michigan defense has given Michigan State a first down. And a reverse. Aaron Burbridge with running room. And he's run down by Chris.
Games, and both coaches have a reputation. We're going to see a trick play I think on special teams before this game is over. And by the way, great recognition by Wormley to get his hands in the air and that little three-step drop and coming off his pass rush, getting the throwing line.
Drive of 8 minutes now from their own 2. Cook throws and it's batted down. Field goal range, but they've had a lot of problems on special teams, including in field goals. High snap, a blitz from Michigan. Cook throws into single coverage, way out of bounds. Intended for Aaron Burbridge with Jordan Lewis in coverage again. What a battle they're waging head-to-head. And after 16 plays, Michigan State turns it over. The football, Michigan has had the time of possession edge in every game so far this year. Busting through the middle, Sione Homa, the fullback, across midfield and down. State 43. Jake Rudock dumps it off, complete. A.J. Williams, the tight end.
Usually motivates that player.
Ron Higdon, the running back now, true freshman from Sarasota. Rudock, the play fake to him, throws on the run, open receiver, and a first down.
That's grit. That's what his team's known for right now.
Sione Homa down to the goal line, in for a touchdown.
You have to get some type of points with this type of field position.
On first down, the handoff to L.J. Scott. Stopped after a gain. Put those numbers back in retirement. And now Morgan's number 3. Excellent student as well, 3.4 GPA in education. Wants to be a high school principal like his dad and grandfather. Connor Cook slides down under a hit, and now there's a flag perhaps for that second hit. Looked like he ducked under the first one, but then got hit late after he slid to the ground.
It's a good concept and a good call by Dave Warner, the offensive coordinator. The running game's being stifled. Spread him out and run the Q run, which was a nice little counter trap set up for Connor Cook.
Personal foul, plus targeting, defense.
Ooh.
15 yards from the end of the run, automatic first down. The ruling is under further review.
See right here now, this is really tough duty because Connor Cook, when he slides, is going to change his angle. And you have a defensive player running into the football. And I don't see the targeting unless it's on Bolden right there. And they're already without James Ross.
I didn't hear a number announced, and that's what I was wondering. You know, it looked like he ducked under the hit. And there's Joe Bolden coming in second. They're playing without James Ross for this first half, who would be a starting outside linebacker. He was ejected for targeting in the third quarter last week against Northwestern, so had to sit out the first half.
After further review, the ruling of the field on targeting stands. The 35 is disqualified.
Wow. And it was Bolden, the second man in.
He's probably making the argument right there that I was pushed down. See, Conklin, number 74, has a good grip on him. Watch that left hand kind of push him toward the running back. And I think you got a great argument to saying that he was pushed into Connor Cook as he's laying on the field.
Yeah, I mean, he clearly was.
That's actually a no call. Let it go.
Bolden still with about 30 yards to go to get to the tunnel. Michigan State first and 10 of the 24. The slant good for another first. Already 6 receptions for Burbridge, senior from Farmington Hills, Michigan. L.J. Scott finds a hole, finds the end zone. Touchdown Spartans. When he visited Michigan State, it felt like home to him. J.U. Chesson back deep for the kickoff from Kevin Cronin. Jabril Peppers will handle it. Jabril Peppers. And again, the coverage woes continue for the Spartans. offense from the Spartans 48. He comes out throwing and fires a deep ball, caught at the 25. Jim Harbaugh involved in the play calling with the offensive coordinator Tim Drebno. Rudock steps into the throw and it's incomplete. John Kenny Allen's a new kicker. He's had a very good start to his senior season. Walk-on put on scholarship at the beginning of the year, now 8 out of 10 as he boots a 38-yard field goal. Michigan State had the ball for 19 minutes to 11 for Michigan, but managed just 7 points. 10-7 Wolverines at the break. Now the Lexus halftime report.
And his target guy, Sean, up here at the top. That's the matchup.
Cook looks in that direction, throws down the seam off the hand of Burbridge and incomplete.
I couldn't tell from my angle if Lewis is holding his arm down or not.
He did, Sean. Jordan Lewis did a great job, Todd, to do a great job of pinning that arm against the body fake.
Here's a fake. The backup quarterback and new punter Tyler O'Connor dives for the marker. It doesn't look like he got there. Well, Jim Harbaugh said during the week and again yesterday, when you play against Mark D'Antonio, particularly in big games, you have to be very alert for trick plays and fakes and special teams. So they had this in mind, that it was a distinct possibility starting today.
We're short of the line to gain. First down.
We called this. We knew what Jim Harbaugh told us in his history. A trick play was coming in special teams. I thought he should have threw the football. He had Medeiros open. Number 88 right here is going to be open on an out cut. Now he thought he had the ability to use his speed to get to that first down. But again, when you're playing man-to-man, and there's great effort by Desmond pulling him, Morgan to come make that play. I mean, that's a senior making a great play in a great game. Beautiful effort, both guys.
As you see, still on the field with the offense. They flip it to him. Rudock did. Jabril Peppers down the sideline and shoved out inside the 5. All right.
I'd sneak it here.
You just said you'd bet on Davion Smith.
Yeah.
They bet on Sione Homa, and he gets stuffed for the moment. Well, how long will they give him? They're already blowing the whistle. You wonder about forward progress being stopped. Whoa, they weren't blowing the whistles. They were running in to mark it, but they never blew the whistle.
A bunch of things defensively. These receivers have to get open.
Cook the inside fake and throws complete.
Any yards after catch, if they do catch it, they're right on them right now.
Connor Cook, design roll, has some running room, instead throws. Is that a catch at the 32-yard line? No, out of bounds. Intended for R.J. Shelton. Cook had a lot of running room along the near sideline.
Well, it's a good job. Ooh. It's close. I don't know if his toe was on the sidelines or not. R.J. Shelton working back to the football. That left foot is in bounds in toe, and it should be a catch. And a crucial part of the game. Wow. There you go.
The replay booth's going to stop it.
The ruling on the previous pass was an incomplete pass at the sideline. That ruling is under further review.
So many turnovers.
Review, the pass was completed at the sideline at the 32-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line on the right half.
Well, it hasn't been easy or pretty on the way to 6-0, but as Mark D'Antonio says, every week we found a way to win, and that's the bottom line. Find a way to win. Cook, the pump fake, has the man open. Touchdown, Michigan State. McGarrett Kings. Rudock's thrown only 11 passes. He's completed 8 for 80 yards. Most importantly, he has not turned it over. Rudock surveys the field, lofts one a little short, but on target for Amara Darboh.
You got to help those guys by jamming inside receivers. Corner blitz.
Rudock surrounded, got it off, intended for J.U. Chesson. He got tangled up, and there is a flag thrown. John Reschke, the linebacker, running in coverage with the wide receiver Chesson, one of the speediest players in the Big Ten. He runs a 10-300.
Well, he knows where to attack. The corner blitz from Demetrius Cox.
Pass interference. Defense number 33. Ball be placed at the spot of the foul. Automatic first first down.
It's Jehu Chesson right here in the backfield. You know the corner blitz is coming here. Jake Rudock's going to make that read right off the get-go. Understanding, again, the matchup that he wants when you have Jehu Chesson on Reschke. You'll take that all day, and actually I'll take a sack.
Michigan State brings pressure and a wide open receiver. Jehu Chesson wrestled across the boundary by He's 1 for 1 today. And it is right down the middle. And Williams, well-respected team leader. His return to action, he felt helped elevate his team. Good catch. We talked about how last
on goal line.
3rd down and 2. Power football. Who'll win the battle at the line of scrimmage? This time it's Michigan. Williams stacked up. James Ross, who did not play in the first half with the targeting suspension a week ago. There is a flag down. Jordan Lewis up from his defensive back position.
After the play was over, unnecessary roughness. Defense number 69.
Wow.
15 yards from the end of the run. Automatic first down.
Willie Henry.
Wow, you got to keep your emotions in check. I mean, everybody gets you want to be fired up and all that. You have to be smart and hear the whistle. There's Willie Henry, number 69, who the flag is called on. Defense is doing a great job. I mean, come on, man.
Well, given how long they took to blow the whistle on Sione Homa's touchdown, would it look like
man coverage?
Michigan brings blitz off the corner, down the middle too high today, including that fake punt.
Man coverage again, Sean.
Pressure again, but Cook has time. Throws, dropped! It would have been a first down, but McGarrett Kings couldn't hang on.
On defense, it's worked for you all day, and they are in man-to-man.
The blitz. Connor Cook dumps it off over the middle. Burbridge got tangled. And they go back to the starter for most of the year, Jake Hartbarger, redshirt freshman. Short punt, fielded on the run by Jabril Peppers. Flag down, flag down. He's down at the 27-yard line, but there's a flag back at the 40. Kari Willis made the tackle. Just a 33-yard punt. 17-yard return if it stands. They're talking it over.
There is no foul for a block in the back. The block in question was a legal block. First down.
9. How about that formation?
Jabril Peppers in the slot down here to your screen.
And they throw it to Peppers in space, and he's going to be stopped about 2 yards short of the first down. Our unit has done, especially Allen, who's 2 for 2 today, 9 out of 11 for the season. This is a 38-yard try. He's made his last 5. He's made his last 6. And it's a 2-score game, a 9-point lead for Michigan with 9:25 to go.
I think Mark uses that as the building that chip on his shoulder.
Couple of fakes in the run game, and Cook has a wide open receiver. Trevin Pendleton, the fullback, off to the races inside the 20. Batted down from behind, but he's in for a touchdown. 75 yards for the fullback, Trevin Pendleton. Today. Yes.
Absolutely a touchdown. Delano Hill did a good job of tracking him down. That's the good news. The bad news, that was his man.
It was a touchdown. That ruling is under further review.
The 8th replay stoppage. Trevin Pendleton doesn't get the ball much. But you might remember 2 years ago in the game between these two teams, the first offensive play of the game for Michigan State, Pendleton had a 49-yard reception. This is his first catch of the year. And his second touch. He had 1 carry for no gain. Senior from Lucasville, Ohio.
I think that ball's crossed the line. It's a great call by Dave Warner. Delano.
We'll say it stands and snap the ball.
After further review, the runner was tackled short of the goal line.
Okay, so much
The ball will be placed at the half-yard line. First and goal on the right hash. Clock will start when ready for play.
Over the goal line or not. They take the touchdown away, and it doesn't matter. Except it cost a couple of seconds. L.J. Scott the touchdown. First and 5 opens up. A lot of options in this playbook. 4-man rush. Cook running out of time. Spins away and then goes down. Spartans from their own 23. 4:10 to go. Here comes the rush again. Cook floats one. Caught! Burbridge again. Lewis.
Cover yourself on the run. You have a blitz. You trust your corners to make a play. You trust your man-to-man defense. That's what you live on. But do what you do best. You have to come with the blitz, take away the running lanes, play man-to-man on the outside.
Michigan State 50% for the year on third down. Just 2 out of 10 today against the best third down defense in the country. Michigan blitzes. And it's a first down. Gerald Holmes struggles to better than he's shown this year. It might come down to him. 2:10 to go. Cook in trouble and hangs on but goes down back at the 45. Three-man rush again. Cook throws and it's batted away. Lewis wins that battle with Burbridge.
Should be a zone pressure.
Could be the biggest play of the season for these two teams. Three-man rush and Henry gets pressure again. Cook had to scramble, just lofts it up and it is batted down. Channing Stribling and DeMonte Thomas.
We thought Willie Henry is beating him with speed off the edge, forces Connor Cook to run. Then you see Maurice Hurst coming in to finish him off. Great angles by the Michigan secondary to knock that down by Thomas and Stribling. Execution under pressure by the Wolverines.
And he was actually open. He had the receiver open early on. He just
is the belief among many recruits that Michigan was down and not showing signs of getting back up. Just kick it down the field.
Tell your punter to one-step it. Don't take your normal steps. One-step it. Get it out.
Whoa, he has trouble with the snap, and the ball is free. It's picked up by Michigan State's Jalen Watts Jackson, and he scores on the last play of the game. Unbelievable. There's a couple of questions now on this play. Most notably, did he stay in bounds?
Bounds right there. Good blocking downfield.
No question about that. He's way in bounds. And did he score? Yes, he did. And the clock did expire. 38 yards. O'Neal, who's been terrific all season long in his first year at Michigan. All he had to do was handle the snap and get it off. And he could not.
Well, it almost looked like Shawnee started his rugby-style punt before he caught the football to secure it. Definitely a touchdown.
Thank goodness clearly across the goal line before his knee went down, because I don't think anybody on either side would want to have to suffer through another replay review at the goal line.
And I think another,